Empress Tashai. Chat to me, yeah, you chat to me. Chat to me, yeah, just chat to me. Chat to me, yeah, just chat to me. Go, yeah, chat to me, yeah. Me want you chat to me, talk to me. You fi chat to me. The program name chat to me, yeah. All over the world, everybody lock to me. Empress Tashai, yeah. What you say, mommy? Talk to the people and you fi chat to me. Me tell them nothing never do me, yeah. Around boss, I'm here represent Empress Tashai, Glamour T, and the program. Chat to me, come chat to me, chat to me, come chat to me. With Empress Tashai, don't change it down. Rumbas represent.
Share the live broadcast. My co-host and I are hosting this platform tonight where we are asking if ladies would be okay with being a sister wife if they were financially provided for. And we're having the ladies come on and give their opinion. We have the gentlemen them coming and sharing their opinion. Cris Thomas, what do you have to say about this topic? Can you handle 3 or 4 wives?
Of course.
Can you afford to handle 3 or 4 wives?
I'm the CEO.
Okay, well then, how many wives do you have currently? How many wives do you have currently?
Well, it would have been, I would say
Honestly
3.
speaking.
Yes, yes. Honestly speaking, 2.
So you are in a polygamist relationship, or do you is your wife living in separate houses?
Separate houses.
Okay. So talk to it then. So you're perfect somebody. How does it work? Do they know about each other? Is it working?
Yeah, man.
Are you married to one and then just in another relationship? So you want to make Lady Maxine the 3rd wife? I don't know because you was flirting with.
You know, say.
In a them kind of relationship there, you know.
You know, say, may I listen to you and I answer. But it more in depth than that. It is what you call. First, some people, you see, don't really look on the so-called, no, we refer to a marriage. For me,
yeah,
my children, mother, are my wives.
Right.
You understand me? That's how me look on it. My
Right.
belief. You understand me? So, the Babylonian or the system, we don't say, to go down City Hall and pay them $60 for go marry that thing there. So some of us were those that is brainwashed that is hold on to that and call that the wife. So them feel good cause them listen, after them get this, they pay the $60. Ready for this? Them in a them mental say the ring have one significance. One ring. So now you get tag and label, stamp you. And they base their relationship on those principles. We have nothing yet to do with are you connected to the person? Do you love the person? You know, right now, and let me see if the art them are going to go up about this when I say. Who know, say all our relationship will mash up right now if the man lost the ring. The ring.
That's a fact.
If the woman lost the ring. The ring.
Yeah, Alia Jones.
Nobody now come and say, you understand me? Nobody now go say, the ring don't really mean nothing, man. We're good, man. You lost it or nothing. You get what I say? A war will actually start because them base the relationship on that.
Well, it depends though, Chris, on that though. It depends because things happen and you can't honestly lose them rings. So you can't just dismiss it and say,
but it does happen. You know
what I'm saying? That happen, but
right. So I'm identifying with the fact that they place importance on that. Hence, if they place importance on those symbols, then when you ask the question, how many wives, them I look on it now say, well, the next wife, she can't get a ring or these things are come into place. You understand me? But if you look at life in general, like, well, I only can share my own experience, and my experience is, and I don't know it worked for me. I mean, I never yet have a fight yet, an argument about child support, drama, and all of them something. My baby mother and my wife, them get along fine. The kids them go from play that. The kids them grow up now. Me never have no problem like that. By the way, check all who have the objection to it, and you will find out now. Say them a war, going through divorce, peer drama, breaking up. By the way,
Easier if everybody get on one accord and do the thing the right way.
Exactly.
Because once you start war, animosity today, then now the children involved are gonna suffer.
Exactly.
And the way they're gonna suffer is you now go want him to go over there go look for him baby mother him children because him baby mother in the same vicinity. You don't want to pick them to come over. It's just too much, and it would be better if everybody just step on one accord.
Okay, somebody asked a very well, you know, you know, as a protocol, sometimes you don't want to, when you're on a live, you don't focus on what is being said. But this is a good interesting. If married or just arranged,
why did you marry one?
Because
marriage or just arranged?
Yeah, I understand the question, and it's a very good question. It's a very good question.
Hi, DJ Agnes.
DJ Agnes. Yeah, DJ Agnes is a very good question that you posed. Earlier I said to you about what you believe before. All the way they believe one thing or the other. So you kind of get yourself involved in certain things because at the time you never reach a level of enlightenment. If all right, to confuse. For example, the one we come from Jamaica, and our coat of arms all the way on the line right now. They learn say Arawaks come. Arawaks step on way coat of arms, right, in Jamaica, right? Out of many one people, right? All right then. Then what if you later on you grow up now and learn now, so there is not even a race named Arawak.
Arawak.
So you have to change your way of thinking. There was a race named Tiana Indians. You check it out. The Arawak was actually a language. And now the teaching where we did learn is the wrong information. So when you learn, you change your way of thinking and you adjust it. You can Google the information when I say Tiano Indians out there. There's no race named Arawak. None. You understand me? But yet we did a run with a story that actually the government coat of arms to this day. You understand me? So in terms of our beliefs with marriage, we have fictitious belief in that too. You understand me? Like here I wanna know, never get a lot of never cost me now. Me no know if you don't own one man. The concept they say a female own one man and that thing they in them head. You know me I say? I mean it's not true. And I'm able to speak like this as a man. I'm not talking arrogance. Some might deaf on live, I think. I travel to other places. You understand me? And me learn. I wonder what make our beliefs that we come from one little island and we know it all. But as you take the plane and go to another hemisphere, the rules change. So for somebody like me who travel to the Middle East, me seeing a different behavior. So my mind is open now to why. Right? The one of them are idiots. If the biggest religion on the face of the earth is the Muslim religion, Islamic religion, then why is it they practice it? Well, all of them are idiots, and only we are Church of God, the Anglican, Seventh-day, are the right one. All right, then, if you want to believe that, you can run with it.
No, but remember, the actual man, I really thought, man. People have to start thinking realistic.
Well, let me say something. Yes. Just as much as you said you travel the world and you see these things. Yeah. Again, I'll say it again.
Huh?
Nobody said these things were not out there. Nobody said you can't do these things, and nobody said these things cannot happen.
Actually,
when
yes.
You go back and you said,
what you just said, I'm sorry, what you just said is not correct. You said nobody said it in an objection to that idea. It's an objection. That means them not believing it.
Oh, but this is where I'm going with it. I never said, let me change it. I never said these things cannot happen, these things won't work, not work. I continue to say, is it correct?
Yes.
That's my own thing. And if you said if you said it correct on your part.
No,
on my part, as a woman, the only time I would reverse and say it is correct. If it's okay with you, if I date you, I can have 3 men.
I want to respond to it. No, I want to respond to that ridiculous notion that people, I've heard it before, so I'm prepared to respond to that.
Okay, so let me finish. On the respect to that, there's same thing in certain culture. The female can take on many husbands, just like the men. It is not being spoken about. Why? Because if you do that, you're less of a woman. But in certain culture, the man is okay to do it. If they do that, guess what? They're the power because they can financially afford it. The woman can financially afford it the same way. Okay, my thing is, for me, and let me say very clearly, I don't care who you are. I don't care what you got. I don't care how you get it. I don't care what you believe in. I do not want you or would not be with you with no 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 woman. That's me. It will never change for me.
Yeah. Can I?
What about two?
Can I? No.
Would you go with one more?
Can I respond? Can I respond to what she's saying respectfully?
Yes, go ahead.
Whenever you speak, and as affluent as I see you, and eloquent as you are, Lady M, and you're a professional woman, but you do exert a personal point of view when you reason. Now, listen, you have to pay attention to that. This forum is for a wider basis for everybody to give them opinions. But you are one of the moderators. You justify every explanation by saying what you would undo, and we're not talking. We need to respect where you would undo is I want to eat chicken. Fine. The other people in the line is saying we want fish, pork, and something else. Your response to that? Well, I believe, you see, my opinion is chicken, and you go there and you personalize, right? So let me go back here again. When me I reason like a while, I make sure to bring in some factors into it. We bring in the fact about traveling to another hemisphere and actually seeing a different way of life and seeing it. What happens is that there's a word that we learn out of Jamaica that a traveled man is a learned man. You heard that before?
No.
You never heard that before? Okay. It's just like how we never pay attention to with the first lesson that we got when we traveling. The first lesson where all we get to jump on a plane is, in case there's an emergency and the oxygen mask drop down, you might be tempted to give a baby beside you the oxygen mask. Put it on your face first. Look after you first. And when you are in a position now to help the child, then you give that. You see that little something there? Media pay attention. It helped me through life.
But if you just answer the same question that you said I shouldn't. You said put it on your face first. So for me, I'm speaking for me first and said the rest of the world can do whatever. So you go back and answer the same thing.
So in responding to that then, if we were to be on the live now and each time we say something you say, well, I wouldn't eat chicken, and if the world want to do it, that means the argument done?
No, it's always an open conversation.
All right, okay. So, all right then. Look, watch her now. Watch her style here. All right then, everyone on the live, she don't eat chicken. All right then, know that we established that now. So we're not going to repeat that again for the rest of the night. So you know, eat chicken. Now the rest of we know, we eat chicken, we'll have a discussion.
I'm fine with that.
All right.
I'm going to go for a piece of jerk chicken right now.
There you go.
By the way,
Empress Tashai.
By the way,
CHAT.TO.Mi. CHAT.TO.Mi. Yeah, just CHAT.TO.Mi. CHAT.TO.Mi. Yeah, just CHAT.TO.Mi. Go CHAT.TO.Mi. Yeah, me want you chat to me, talk to me. You should chat to me. The program name CHAT.TO.Mi. Yeah, all over the world, everybody lock to me. Empress Tashai. Yeah, what you say, mommy? Talk to the people and you should chat to me. Me tell them nothing never to me. Yeah, around back, I'm here represent Empress Tashai, Clamity, and the program. Chat to me. Come chat to me. Chat to me. Come chat to me with Empress Tashai. Don't change the dial. Rumbas representing.